In today's episode, I return back to Phosy Market with Ken, one of the tour guides from my trip. We need to grab fresh meat, including this absolutely fresh fish. We'll also need veggies, herbs, and spices from the market before heading to Ken's house to cook a traditional Laotian meal. I made fast friends with Ken because he is Hmong, one of the largest hill tribe groups in Laos, and the same ethnicity as many of the kids I work with in my cooking charity. As I travel, I always treasure having time to make friends with locals. Ken and his family were so welcoming, inviting me into their home, even though it's still under construction and there isn't even really a kitchen floor yet. None of that was important to me, however. I really wanted you to hear the story of how Ken went from a lazy sticky rice farmer to a successful tour guide. Listen as he tells the story himself.
And I became a monk for 10 days, and luckily the last days I met another monk. He speaks very fluent English. So when he came back to visit his family, it was my last days in the temple. And in the evening we went to the main building for pray the Buddha, but he haven't joined us to pray the Buddha. I tried to looking back to him a couple times, and I saw him speak with a couple of tourists outside. So I very wondering how he could communicate or spoke with a couple of white people. After we prayed the Buddha for 1.5 hours, we stopped praying, and I come out. I go straight to him. I asked him a question that, hi brother, how you can communicate with those white people? And he looked at my face and he told me, I speak English with them. And I told him, you speak your mother language, why you have to learn another language, make your head ache? And he laughing at me, he say, oh young monk, you're very stupid, you don't know yet how much the world changing now. Do you know, if you learn very good English, you get a good job. And when you get a good job, your life is better. And I say, what is the job? He said, job is something we work in the town or can be in the big building, in the air-conditioned room. Not need to go for farming as you did in every day, not that hard job. And so I get a more interesting what is the job, but I still keeping asking him, if everybody go to work in the town, nobody's grow sticky rice, so how you eat? What you eat? Can you eat the job? And he said, he laughing at me again, he said, it is just a choice of your life. So you can choose to stop a month and go back to your field, or you go to learn a good English and you get a good life in the town. So I say again, so if after all the people not work in the rice field, how can you find rice to eat? And he say, many people plant rice, but when you work, you will get your salary, and the salary is the money. When you work at the end of the month, your boss will pay you. I keep on talking him a long story, almost about 3 hours when I talk to him, and he explained me again, your salary you can go to buy shoes, clothes, car, house, or even the rice. So when I heard he say, you can use your salary to buy rice, and that this was my point. I looking for a long time because I was a very lazy man in my village. A lot of people complain me that, Ken, one day you should die because you're too lazy, you don't have rice to eat. But tour guide job is a I very love the job too, because travel around the country, travel around the world. We not stay the same place all the time and make you see the new world all the time, make you see the new people. You can come speak with the new people, you learn a new thing from different people from the around the world. However, we never been to England. But when you speak with the English people, you can ask about London, you can ask about Manchester, United, you can ask anything, and you very seem like you have been there a little bit.
And so now what will you teach your kids about English.
So whenever he or she make themselves to be good person, that can be achieved anything of the life too. Not necessarily to tell specifically that you have to learn that, this, but I strongly believe that first thing, learn to be the good person first, and then the good thing will come in